Hi you, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Vanessa Cannon, and today... Hey you, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Vanessa Cannon, and today I'll be sharing with you 10 random facts about me. Let's start with a big one. Fact number 1 is I am terrified of public bathrooms. I have no idea why. I think it might have started in elementary school, where it was very popular to do Bloody Mary. For those who don't know what that is, that's when you go to the bathroom with a group of friends and you turn off all the lights and you need to say like Bloody Mary 3 times while you flicker the lights or something like that, and Bloody Mary is supposed to appear in the mirror. Well, that never happened. Bloody Mary never appeared, but my friends and I would do this daily, and I guess it like stuck with me. So now every time I go to the bathroom, I always grab my phone's flashlight on, and as soon as I go in there, the flashlight is on until I get out, because you never know if the lights are gonna go off and somebody's gonna start chasing me and I don't know my way out of that bathroom. I have my flashlights on. I'm resourceful. So funny story that happened kind of recently was when I was in Spain and I really had to go pee. So I went to this public bathroom that had black walls. Who paints a bathroom with black walls? Anyways, I grab my phone, I turn on my flashlight, I go to the bathroom, and as I am peeing, the lights go off. Yes, my biggest fear is happening in that moment. But luckily, I had my flashlight on, so it wasn't that dark, and I start running with my pants down, but no one was in the bathroom anyways. And I start running. As I'm running to the emergency exit, the lights turn back on. Why? Because apparently these lights were motion detected, and it did not detect me. Like, what? Is there a minimum of people that have to be in this large bathroom for you to detect the person? So now, not only do I have my phone's flashlight in one hand when I go to the bathroom, but I'm also waving just in case this motion does not detect me, because apparently I'm invisible. Fact number 2 is that I love to bake. I love baking cookies, brownies. It all started when I was a little girl and I got like an easy bake oven, and I would make like little tiny cookies and they were so good. And then I upgraded to a real oven, but then I would buy refrigerated cookies at Publix and just put them in the oven and then act like I stayed all night doing that. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, they're so good. And then I finally started from scratch and I started making my own cookies and brownies, and everyone loved them. They were the best cookies out there until my cousin decided to ask me to bake her a cake for her birthday. It all went downhill from there. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll make you a cake. Why not? I gave myself the biggest burn. It was this big and brown. It looked like a birthmark. And that's when I'm like, that's it. I can't keep baking. I cannot put my life at risk for a cake or a cookie or a brownie. You know, Publix makes really good cake. Like, really good. So that's when I stopped baking, and this happened like 6 years ago. That birthmark was with me for like 6 years or more. Like, it was a very long time. Like, now is when you can barely see anything. So because of quarantine, I started baking again. When I started baking, I actually realized how much I missed it, but maybe I'll go back to it. Who knows? Fact number 3 is that my favorite type of music is trap. I know what you're thinking, how is this innocent girl, una mujer tan fina, listening to this trash music? I know, everyone tells me the same thing, but I think that the fact that the lyrics don't relate to me makes it just so much more fun. Fact number 4 is that I'm not good at any sports. I love them and I love playing with them. I still go out there and make the biggest fool of myself, because first of all, I don't even know what the actual rules are. Second of all, I always have to win. And third of all, I think I'm the one that has the most fun, because I just don't take it too serious, you know? Because I don't know what's going on. I'm just making the biggest fool out of myself, and I have the best time ever. Fact number 5 is that I love matcha. I'm not a huge matcha lover, like I have to eat everything with matcha, but I definitely prefer it than coffee. Fact number 6 is I always leave room for dessert. No matter how full I am, or if I see that I'm getting full, I have to stop eating, because dessert is very important for me, because chocolate is life. Fact number 7 is that I am not a huge alcohol person. The first time I ever tried alcohol was actually for my 21st birthday. I know, that's late. It's like I waited for the legal age. Like, it wasn't even on purpose. The only reason why I even tried it in the first place was because for my 21st birthday, I went with a group of friends to Las Vegas, and they're like, Vanessa, You made us go all the way to Vegas for you not even take one drink. And I'm like, you know what? Fine, you're right. Let's take one shot. I took that one shot and it was the most disgusting shot I have ever tried in my life. I only drank half of it and I almost vomited. So I gave the other half to my friend and then she almost vomited. That's how you know how bad it was. Like, it was disgusting. But you know what? It had the best birthday ever. If you're not celebrating your 21st birthday in Vegas, you're doing it wrong. Fact number 8 is that I don't have a favorite color. Like, today's pink, tomorrow could be blue, yesterday was white. I don't know, I like them all. Fact number 9 is that I changed my major in college 5 times. So listen to this. I started in college and I said I am an undecisive major, right? I think that's what it's called. And you know what they did? They put me in economics. Like, there's nothing more than I hate than economics. It's like they did it on purpose. Like, they knew me and they're like, oh, undecisive? Yeah, economics. Immediately I left and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be a lawyer. Till this day, I still believe I could have been a good lawyer. And I took my first course and it was amazing. It's like it came natural to me. And so I took my second course and it was so hard. I was so lost. I did not understand anything was going on. It did not make sense. And everyone's like, yeah, that's law school. So I'm like, no, I'm gonna be an entrepreneur now. It's an actual degree, first of all, which I was super surprised. But that course was all over the place. Like, a little bit of everything, but at the end you don't learn anything. It was like that type of degree. And I'm like, I need something more specific. So then I went into marketing. And I love marketing because till this day, I still believe that if you don't have good marketing and sales, you're not going anywhere. Like, you could have the best product, but if you don't know how to market yourself, who's gonna find out about it? No one. But then I wanted a little bit more and I went into communications and I loved communications. I wish I knew that from day one and I would have done communications like all 4 years, but I didn't. So I ended up graduating in 3 years with a major in marketing and a minor in communications. So last but not least, fact number 10 is that I love public speaking. I know you're thinking like, what? How does this introvert girl love public speaking? Well, it all started on my first year of college where I came up with this app idea, which for me was like the next billion-dollar idea. And in order for me to start, I decided to join this contest. So this contest is specifically for small business owners who don't know where to start, and they provide resources for you. So the first task was to create a pitch. You had to pitch to investors this whole presentation from start to end, and they would provide feedback and all that good stuff. But there was this one guy who had the best pitch. He could sell me garbage, and I was gonna go out there and buy that garbage because he could sell me on anything. So I did what anyone else would do. I faked it until I made it, right? Wrong. It was so fake that it looked fake. Like, it was that level of fakeness. Like, if he had 5 slides, I would do 5 slides. Because if it's working for him, why wouldn't it work for me? Like, I did exactly as he would do, but it just wouldn't come out. So my mentor pulled me aside and he's like, Vanessa, just be you. I don't know why, those 3 words just hit me. Like, as if I've never heard them before. But just be you. And I'm like, okay, I could do that. I could just be me. So the next day, I did this whole presentation. I pitched it. Everyone loved it. I put my personality out there and everyone fell in love with my product. That one guy I was looking up to came up to me for advice. He's like, Vanessa, I need to sell my business the way you just sold yours. Like, please help me. What can I change? And I'm like, what? That one guy I was looking up to is asking me for advice? So that's when I found out I really love public speaking. My ultimate goal is to have an auditorium and for me to be able to present to everyone something of value that everyone can relate to. Well, there you have my top 10 random facts about me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Bye!